right, so today we're going to be looking into who or what is holding you back. I have three piles out here today. So, pile number one is going to be this Labradorite palmstone. Okay, oops, there we go. So it looks pretty. Pile number two is going to be this agate tower, which sometimes my camera struggles to focus on. Let's see. There we go. Sorry about that. That's what this looks like. And pile number three is going to be this Druzy agate moon. And if you like any of these crystals, they are for sale on my Etsy shop. The link's in the description box down below. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number one. All right, pile number one, who or what is holding you back? And we're going to get some advice for you as well as to how to get unstuck or resolve the situation. But this one is for those who chose the Labradorite palmstone. So I'm going to go ahead and set this over here and we're going to get started. All right, so who or what is holding back those who chose pile number one? All right, and bear with me. Sometimes my camera finds it hard to focus until the first card is out, but it will do its thing eventually. All right, so let's see. Who or what is holding back those who chose pile number one? Okay, the High Priestess. I'm going to get a couple more cards here to clarify. Clarify the High Priestess for me, please. Okay. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, I don't usually talk about this topic very often because I feel like it's kind of overplayed. But I do feel like there could be a form of like uh, rituals or witchcraft or like black magic, brujeria going on here. Um, it's like somebody's trying to slow down your relationship or break up your relationship. It's like whatever is whatever problems they're going through, they're trying to like use that negative energy to send to you, so that you're down bad. It's like so that you're down bad like they are. It's like they don't really want you to move forward with another person. I want to say here, this could be move forward in your life in general, but for some of you, this is moving forward with like another person. That's not them. Or on the flip side, it could be not wanting, if you're in a relationship or a connection, it's like not wanting your partner to, or they don't want your partner to move on from them, like your partner's ex type of thing. What is this? The Tower. Yeah. Wow, this is interesting. Again, I don't usually get this type of energy, but I feel like, yeah, somebody's definitely trying to do some sort of um, work here on you. And if you're not in a relationship, take it that way. But I'm going to speak about this as if there's a relationship, going on here. But it's like they don't want you to move forward with your person, whether if you guys are just starting off the connection, or it's moving to a higher level. So starting off the connection, like starting to date or get engaged, married, move in together, have a family. It's definitely trying to cause some sort of tower moment to destroy the foundation that you guys have built on or built together. Definitely trying to intervene with, I feel like this is your partner's ex. Honestly, it's like definitely trying to intervene with um, their free will, is what it feels like. Because I definitely am hearing like flogging a dead horse, and um, it feels like your partner does not want this person or has moved on from them. It could be like a baby mom or baby dad as well, however it resonates. But it's like this connection has been over, but they are very hateful, spiteful, like resentful of the fact that this person, that your partner has moved on from them, but more importantly, that your partner has found something or found somebody and they still haven't. Um, or maybe they have, but either way, they don't want your partner moving forward. Again, this could be towards you, but it does feel like towards your partner. We have the Two of Wands, and I want to clarify that card here. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Wands reversed. I definitely feel like this anger, resentment, pain that this person is feeling, they definitely want your partner to feel it, to feel what they're going through, that to kind of give this ex like an upper hand, to feel like they're in control in a sense. Um, I again, I do say that I feel like there doesn't have to be, but there could be a child involved here because it does feel like a push and pull. There may be a need for your partner to talk to this ex, especially if it's in regards to like a child or something. But I feel like this person, if that's the case, this person is trying to make your partner decide like it's me or or pile number one, or it's your child or it's pile number one, but it's not going to work with both of us in the picture type of thing. They definitely, and it feels like the rules don't apply to this ex. Like this ex expects your partner to be single and alone and just sad that they're not with their ex forever, and this ex wants to like, I don't know, go out, meet people, be in relationships, with no regard to how your partner feels. It's really, really strange. Um, it's definitely holding something close to their chest. It's like, if you, and again, these are for people who, their partner has a kid with somebody else. It's like, um, it's almost feeling like holding the kid ransom, like in a way. I'm not too sure if that would make sense, but it's like, okay, well, if this person would tell your partner, like, okay, well, if your new person, like your new girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, whoever is going to be there, in the home, like I'm not bringing my child over there type of thing. I'm trying to take this into consideration for those who are in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have kids as well. Um, but I need to clarify the Two of Wands to see more about what it's talking about. But I do, now that I say that, I am getting an energy of a crossroads. So if your partner doesn't have kids with anybody else, this ex is trying to manipulate their free will to, instead of knowing that your partner wants to move forward with you, or is happy with you or wants to be with you, it's like they definitely want to put them in an energy of being at a crossroads when it comes to the relationship. They definitely want are doing something to try to get your partner to um, not be able to let this ex go, or um, again manipulating this free will to um, always be on your person's mind. But again, it's definitely some sort of like ritual, spell work, black magic, hexes, curses, brujeria, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's definitely giving off that type of energy. Okay, what's holding pile number one back? We'll get three more cards here. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Two ways we can take this. The first way, the first way we can interpret this is this X is trying to cause financial instability. Um, Depending on whose ex this is. So pile number one, if this is your ex, they're trying to cause you financial instability. If this is your partner's ex, they're trying to cause them financial instability. And if there is a child involved here, it's like they are wow, interesting. It's like they are upset because they feel like they deserve or they want more money from your partner, from your person. um, but I feel that I don't know, like they may be pocketing the money or they want the money to pocket type of thing. um, or your person, it's been a while since they've paid their ex some sort of like child support, or they just don't have the funds, something like that. But there is um, a nasty energy coming from this ex in regards to money. So either trying to cause you or your person financial instability, or trying to get back at them for like not paying them enough money, not giving them enough money. But either way, I feel like they're just trying to manipulate finances. Like, okay, you don't want to give it to me, then you're not going to have any type of thing. Oh, wow. Three of Swords. Let's see. One more card here. The Moon. Okay. Okay, clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, we got the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Moon. Yeah, it's like they definitely think, okay, if there's a child involved, they definitely think that pile number one, that you guys have something to do with this. And that's in regards to, if your partner is the one um, that that has a child with somebody else. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because this is just so unbelievable in a sense, because this person, they're trying to to like cut off your partner's finances, or the opportunity that your person has to get a job or have a stable job. um, they may even be holding this over their head, like, okay, well, if you're not going to pay me what I'm asking for, then you're basically just stabbing yourself in the back, because you can't talk to your child until we have what it is that we're asking for, type of thing. Um, and if this is, again, like if kids aren't involved, um, what they're trying to do is, again, like create some sort of separation, some sort of like, okay, some sort of breakup between you guys. But more importantly, it's like they're trying to get into your head as well, or your partner's head, trying to create or bring forth this idea that something's going on behind your back or behind their back, to kind of mess with your guys's, like you or theirs, the mental stability aspect um, of things. And it's like to cause that, to drive that wedge in between you guys, so that you guys aren't on the same page and like trying to get this person or trying to get you to walk away um, due to like these thoughts, these worries, anxieties, like feeling like there's something going on but not necessarily being able to pinpoint it. um, and then I'm just going to pause the video here and see if I can pick up on any other energies. Okay. And then I do want to say that both of you guys are unaware of this situation. You both are unaware that this could even be a possibility, that this person is um, doing this, like sending spiritual attacks to you guys in the relationship. But that's why it feels that you guys have been on different pages when normally you guys are on the same page. Normally you guys are able to vibe with each other very well, but it definitely seems like there's been a disconnect, a lot of mental strain here, like frustration, anger, things like that. And I feel like this person has been working hard, working overtime, trying to do this to you guys, which is interesting because it doesn't really seem very successful, because I do want to say that it seems like you guys are still together. But just, kind of going through a hardship in the connection. Um, and this person may have been unsuccessful and went to somebody else who is more of like a professional in the work that they do, and has lost a lot of money because of it. It's like they invested a lot of money, but somehow this money aspect is kind of hitting them. So for those of you who, there's a child involved here, it's like it may be hitting this ex because they're trying to like mess with your person's finances, but this person, doesn't have a lot of money right now. So how is this person going to pay them? So it's kind of like stabbing themselves in the back. Otherwise, this person has, spent a lot of money to make this work happen, but it's like they've lost a chunk of money as well. Like some sort of financial loss for the ex is showing up here very clearly. So I feel, let's see, I feel this is definitely what's going on in regards to, that disconnect, the wedge that's there. If you guys are wondering, like, if your person doesn't want to be with you anymore, or like, why are they acting strange? This is why. And then let's get you some advice. All right, so what advice do you guys have for those who chose pile number 1? Okay, we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Let me clarify that card. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And let me get one more card. Okay, Strength. Definitely what I'm feeling is to up your protection at this time. Whatever it is that you believe in or feel like you connect to, or same thing goes to your partner. Do your best to cleanse, but more importantly to ask for that protection from your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, loved ones, like God, again, whatever you believe in. But do not, I am feeling as well, like, do not put too much energy into this knowledge that you now have and let this energy drive you in the wrong direction. And what I mean by that is, um, if some of you, or those of you who are watching, for pile number one, if you guys are into, spiritual work, rituals, things like that, or this is, making you upset and wanting to send something to them, I definitely wouldn't recommend it, just because it's kind of adding fuel to the fire. You are able to do like a return to sender type of spell or ritual, if that's something that you're into. But if you're not, I wouldn't suggest that you go out of your way to try to do or cause damage to this person, um, because I do see you guys being able to get over this and get through this, like have the strength to um, make it over this hurdle successfully. And I feel like this will bring you and your partner even closer together, and that would be around the time where this um, spiritual attack that was sent to you guys will be returned to the sender. It's like, okay, it no longer matches the frequency or the vibration that, pile number one and their person are on. So we just have to, it's like that energy has to go back to where it fits. And that would be, to the person that sent it, because they are in such a low vibrational energy. So it's important that you guys definitely focus on making things work, getting back on track, really trying to fix things and work together, instead of working against each other. But yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is really telling me, do not, like, be careful of bad investments. But again, I feel like that's bad investments in regards to either doing it yourself or paying somebody else to cause harm to this ex. Don't do it, especially because where your I want to say, there's a saying, it's like where your mind goes, energy flows, or something like that. But it's like, this is definitely something that you wouldn't want to come back to you. Um, so, but it's completely fine to remove what is not yours and return it to whoever, that energy belongs to. Okay, we have Eight of Cups, the Empress in reverse. Yeah, okay. We have the Six of Wands. I'm going to get one more card here. The Chariot. Okay. So if this has just started, this may, maybe, this might not be something you want to hear. This may drag out for some time. I mean, as long, it's going to drag out until you cleanse yourself, up your protection, because it's like you guys are very powerful people. It could be very powerful, like manifestors, or you guys have really powerful, like spirit guides that are just kind of like waiting for you guys to talk to them or call on them, and give them like the green light to um, remove this whatever has been sent to you and return it to the sender, and to protect you from any like future spiritual attacks from this specific person. But at the end of the day, I feel like you guys will end up, again, like rising above this, coming out successful. And I feel that this is going to be returned to this person 100%. This person that sent these things to you guys, it's going to be returned to them, and it's like tenfold. Like, maybe it did have an effect on your connection with your person for quite some time, but it's going to stay with this ex for like double the time that it was with you guys. And I feel like the reason why is because it's like your spiritual team, or your partners, or even both, they're like going full force against this person. Again, once they have the green light, they're going to do this. Like, all right, we got the okay, like let's go. Hop into action, type of thing. Um, it's like they're really going to show this person what this feels like, kind of like a taste of their own medicine. type of thing, but it's like them really pushing hard on this energy to hit this person, like almost like a pound of bricks, and just this person's really going to be stuck um, in their karma, like their karmic debt. And that's also another reason why you don't want to go out of your way to hurt this person, um, send anything to them that is outside of that return to sender ritual, if that's something you do, um, because you don't want to rack up any sort of karmic debt, because you guys are on the safe side right now. uh, so it would be better, for you guys to stay where you're at. And that's the reason why this person is so hateful and jealous of you guys, because of the position that you're in, because you guys are doing good. Let me get 3 more cards here for you guys. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, Santa Muerte. One more. Yeah, this too shall pass. Like, it feels like this transformation. Okay, the reason why this black magic, eventually like hit you guys and kind of stuck with you guys, is not because your spirit guides aren't already protecting you and looking out for you. It's like they are looking out for you and they're like, okay, all right, you know, allow this energy to hit, pound number 1 in their person. Because we're really going to test their strength as a couple and see, what do they do? Like, are they going to stick together through the anger, through the frustration, through, all of these negative emotions? But it's such a good experience to experience rock bottom and make it out of that place together. So like I said, this is only going to make you guys stronger. And that's like a big thing that your spiritual team has noticed, and they're like, okay, let's take advantage of it. This is going to help them. It's gonna fucking hurt. It is gonna hurt, but it's going to make them stronger. And once it is returned to the sender, I don't feel like the person that sent this to you guys is as strong as you guys are. But again, like, this too shall pass. This isn't going to stay with you guys forever. And if you're wondering, like, is this going to cause you guys to separate, break up, have a falling out? I don't see that happening. I see like a rebirth, like a big positive type of transformation here for your life and the relationship. So pile number 1, that's what I have for you. And if this resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section down below. I do like to read those comments because it is a nice confirmation that the message got out to whoever needed to hear it. And if you like my content, feel free to subscribe as I come out with weekly free tarot card readings. And that is all I have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 2. Pile number 2, let's get into it. Who or what is holding you back? And then some advice. And I have, for you guys, it's going to be this Agate Tower. And we're going to get started. I feel like I want to clarify with this deck, but I wanted to use this deck for the main spread. And just bear with me because, my camera is still practicing its autofocus. But once the first card comes out, it's going to get a lot better. So let's see, who or what is holding back those who chose pile number 2. Okay. Who or what is holding back those who chose pile number 2? All right. Okay. Let me get one more card to clarify here. Okay, yeah. Balance in reverse. This is definitely an internal type of thing. So this is talking about the energy that you are currently in, and it's really showing me that what's going on is the struggle, or what's holding you back is this mentality of you not having enough. Maybe, you want to grow and expand and have, better things come in for you, things that you feel like you deserve. But um, it seems like how you're feeling is that nothing is working out for you. You're feeling like very, unbalanced here. Um, and definitely like not understanding why, like, for example, it could be a situation where you have put in a lot of dedication, a lot of work, a lot of energy and time, and you're just not seeing the results. And I feel like you're questioning, like, is it me? What did I do wrong? I don't necessarily feel like you're the problem here. You may just be looking in the wrong direction, or instead of like going with the flow, it's like you're going against the grain. It's like working twice as hard, but um, not towards something that is either meant for you. Or I feel like whatever it is that you are wanting, whatever desire or goal that you have here, um, it is easily attainable for you, but it's either you're chasing the not maybe not the right thing, or you're not necessarily going about it in the right way. It just definitely seems like putting on an extra load that doesn't need to be there. And I feel like before you get these rewards, or whatever it is that you're working towards, um, spirit is really putting you in this state of frustration to like kind of force you to figure out a different game plan or strategy, um, to go about this, so that once you have it, like, oh, okay, I don't have to completely burn myself out and work this hard. Like, I can just do this that's a lot more simple, and still get the same amount of rewards. Let's see, what is this? What is going on here? Okay, we have sacrifice in reverse. Um, and let me clarify this. Okay, this is interesting. It's kind of like you're trying to move forward, whether that's from, um, a- any form of instability here. It's like you're trying to move forward towards a more positive place, mentally or physically, but it's like you're still holding on to something. And it again, it's like it's taking you a lot longer to get to where you need to be. It's like for this boat, for example, if this boat is trying to, sail to the other side of the ocean or the lake, it does take time, but they'll get there. But it's like the boat that you're sailing in has an anchor attached to it, which is making it go a whole lot slower, and it just needs to be kind of cut off or released, um, in order for you know the pace to pick up. What is this anchor here? Like, what are you guys holding on to? What is pound number two holding on to that's holding them back? Okay. Oh, okay. 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 So pile number two. For some of you guys are in a connection, or a like a relationship, marriage, whatever you want to call it. Um, some form of a connection with another person, and it's like you are trying to make things move forward, past, this this time in your guys' life of feeling unbalanced, unstable, just feeling like very disconnected. I feel like you are trying to figure out, you know, what physical change can we make in order to in order for me to feel at harmony in this relationship, or for both of us to feel at harmony uh, in this relationship, to make it harmonious, you know. um, and I feel like you have done a lot of, first of all, you've been very patient with this person in regards to really holding on to that hope, um, or that knowing, that inner knowing that you have, that this person has potential, but if only, you know, they did this, or if only they did that. It's like you've had a lot of patience waiting for this person to mature or change, or want the same thing that you do, something like that, to get on the same page as you. um, but this person really feels stubborn, and they feel like they are not willing to sacrifice whatever it is that they need to let go of in order to, you know, allow this connection to move forward. So I feel like it's kind of like forcing this relationship to go in a certain way in which it's not meant to go. um, and that could be trying to force it to go, for you guys to move in together or get married or have kids, you know, something like that. But this person is your anchor. They're really weighing you down. Authority in reverse as well talks a lot about people who are vindictive, manipulative, abusive. They may have addictions as well, but the main energy I'm feeling with that card is definitely like a bull, like very stubborn, hard-headed as well. Um, I feel like for some of you, there may even be something lingering here from the past, a sense of betrayal, because I'm feeling like a stabbing feeling in my back. And I feel like this person um, could either be like stabbing you in the back, or they have in the past, you know, some form of betrayal type of way. And it's really painful. So I feel like, you know, you guys could be trying to move forward from that, or trying to get this person to do better. But again, it's like they're resisting, like heavy. All right, so we have hope in reverse. What else do we got? Universe in reverse. Okay, we have patience. I'm gonna get one more card. Stand your ground. Okay. All right, so I feel like, again, you guys have let it be known to this person on, you know, what it is that you need from them, or in a relationship, or, you know, where this relationship needs to go, or what needs to be fixed, whatever. And again, like people like this, authority in reverse, they are very, you know, manipulative, good at gaslighting, confusing you, things like that. I feel that um, this person, because of their actions, you have almost like lost hope in yourself. It's kind of like you are reflecting in the mirror and trying to pick apart yourself, like everything that's wrong with you. But that's this game that this person plays. It's like they try to somehow, they successfully convince you that you are the problem. And that you have things that you need to work on. It's like you bring up these things that they do or that they've done, that you don't agree with or you don't like, and it's, you know, crossing your boundaries. It feels like a form of disrespect. And then instead of taking accountability, this person will tell you, like, okay, but you do this, and, you know, you think I'm bad, well, you do this and you need to fix this. It's kind of, you know, it's very much deflecting, turning it back on you. And so this has kind of, made you a little bit stagnant as well, because it's like you're doubting yourself. You think that you're the problem when you're not. Like, whatever it is that you're sure of, like, this person definitely deflects and gaslights you and really makes you feel like I'm not really sure about anything anymore. It makes you feel like they make you feel like you have these unrealistic expectations, and that's not the case here. They're just not willing to, again, like, change, put in the work, or accept any form of like accountability, any like constructive criticism. They definitely see the world like everybody else is a problem, type of thing. Okay, anything else for pile number 2 in regards to this situation? Ten of Wands. Yeah, again, like, this person is the reason they're dragging you down, but they're also like making you drag yourself down. Like, it's so much confusion and like self-doubt, and it's like, you, again, you know where you want to be, or you know how you feel about this person when you're not in their presence. And then when you bring it up to them, to their face, it's like they completely do like a 180, and you leave the conversation feeling bad about yourself when you walked into it very sure that, this is how I feel and this is what needs to change. Um, and it's happened, so for so long. It's like we have patience here twice, which really tells me like you've waited, like you've waited and waited and waited, and it's doing you more harm than good. um Oops. For some of you guys, I want to say that this person may be like an alcoholic, or kind of like abusive when they're drinking, because I'm feeling like a really hard hit to like the right side of my head. um and I know that's not my energy, so I did want to throw that out there. That might resonate with somebody. But okay, so we have the Ten of Wands, the Hermit in reverse. Tell me more about this. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's like mentally and emotionally, it's even gotten to the point of where this is physically as well, like draining you. It's like it does feel very painful, because I feel like, again, like you're expressing like these childhood dreams, or like these dreams, this something that you've always dreamt of, that you want to achieve with this person, or a way that you've envisioned like your life to be. It's like you've definitely presented this to them, but every time it's like they make you feel like you can't, like, it's not realistic. It's like convincing you that fairy tales are trying to confuse you, telling you like fairy tales aren't real, or um, they just make you feel really bad. But it's giving me an energy of like um, a child who kind of spoke up and gets like laughed at or punished for it. It's feeling like neglected. I feel like this person makes you feel neglected, but as well as this is doing damage to your inner child as well, which is why you may feel such a disconnect from yourself, and trying to figure out like who am I? What do I like? What do I think? Like, without this person around, it kind of you're kind of more of like a blank slate, because they've really taken control of the way that you feel and think, and almost made you guys like kind of codependent on them. And you guys don't need this person at all. It's just this type of energy comes from a place of them feeling insecure, and maybe, also afraid of rejection. So they set up a situation with somebody where they're in control of the outcome because it makes them feel more stable. But some people abuse this power. Let's see. What's some advice here? Some advice though as well is whatever it is that they're making you feel down about. I'm hearing like dream crusher. Whatever dream it is that you have that they're making you feel like it's not attainable, it most definitely is attainable for you, but like for you. Um, I don't feel like this person is able to, again, like attain this because number one, they're not putting in the work, but number two, they don't want it, or they don't have the same vision of you as you. Um, they're just not the right fit for what it is that you're looking for, but they may try to like put on this mask and make you think that they're the person of your dreams. But again, it definitely feels like a facade here. Why is the tower in reverse? Hold on. The star. Well, temperance. Okay. So this is a warning though. This right here is a warning from spirit. There is a dangerous, I don't want to scare you guys. I don't want to say dangerous necessarily. There is a situation here that you are able to avoid. And I feel like that would be being able to free yourself from this person, separate yourself from this person, and kind of experience how much lighter the energy is or the air is when this person is not around you, to help you realize that, like, wow, everything that they've told me or they've made me believe is a lie. I feel like you will eventually, I feel like you will end up avoiding this though. The kind of saving yourself here before it's like too late and you're too invested to a point where, again, like you can't get out. And I feel like when you do get out of this connection with this person, it's like what it is that you've been trying to manifest or chase after, especially this balance and your dreams, your hopes, your desires. This is definitely going to come to you. It's very attainable and it's very easy for you to manifest here. But again, it's like with this person, keeping this person in your life and this close to you is really slowing down this process of you getting what it is that you've always dreamed of or always wanted, something that you know that you can attain or achieve. This person is the block here. Okay. Injustice in reverse. Yeah. So I definitely feel like you guys are going to reach this point of like feeling like, you know what, fuck this. And I'm sorry for, my language, but it's like, fuck this, this isn't fair for me. And it's really looking at the situation like I am so down, I'm so down and you are not helping. You are only making me feel worse about myself. And you are out here, in pile number 2, this is you talking to your person. Like you are out here living your best life completely unaffected by all of the damage that you've caused to me. And I want to experience a taste of life too. And I can't do this anymore. That is some advice as to how to get out of the situation. But this more feels like this is something that's bound to happen anyway. So just keep in mind that this isn't going to last forever. Pound number 2. And that's all I have for you guys. So if this resonated with you, please leave a comment down below. Let me know if it did. And feel free to subscribe as well, as I come out with weekly free tarot card readings. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. Who or what is holding you back? And this is for those of you who chose the Druzy Agate Moon crystal. And I appreciate your guys' taste in crystals because this one is so pretty. The other ones are pretty too, but this one is my favorite. But let's take a look, pile number 3, and see Who or what is holding you back? Bear with me as well because my camera is still practicing its ability to um, autofocus. But once the first card comes out, it's going to do its thing. So, who or what is holding back those who chose pile number 3? And I keep wanting to say pile number 2, so you may have also been drawn to pile number 2 or seen that section of this video. Okay. The High Priestess. Who or what is holding you back? Hold on. Okay. We have the Five of Cups reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, this is interesting, pile number 3, because I feel like you're trying to figure out like how to grow, how to get out of like this Five of Cups energy upright, like this mental confusion. It's confusion, not understanding, like feeling like it's definitely an energy of seeking answers here. But let me clarify the Six of Cups reverse because this could be in regards to somebody from the past, but I'm not too sure that this is what this is. Trying to, yeah, I'm hearing like trying to make the right move, trying to find out which path is aligned with you. Like, okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. Why is the High Priestess here? King of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Five of Cups reversed here? Okay, Two of Pentacles. Okay. I think I think I've got it. I feel that some of you guys are trying to figure out clarity or closure when it comes to somebody from the past. I feel like, again, like this is definitely somebody that you're no longer with and that you're no longer interested in because this person was very cutthroat, like very rude, manipulative, just very hurtful as well, very selfish. It's like trying to understand what the bigger picture as to like why were they in your life, why did they do this to you, what are you supposed to learn from this. It definitely feels like you're in the middle of the healing process. If you watch pile number 2 first and now you're watching pile number 3, I feel like this would be more of like a future energy type of thing. And if all you chose was pile number 3, I think pile number 2 could resonate with you guys in a form of, how this King of Swords treated you in the past. But I definitely feel like you're trying to come to a point in your life of understanding and healing to the point where you can look back and understand why this person did what they did and how to not be resentful and spiteful and hateful towards them. Look at them as like, hey, thanks for being as awful as you were, to me, because that really helped me grow, or yeah, helped me understand like a deeper form of my spiritual journey or spiritual connection. It is giving spiritual vibes. So yeah, I would want to say like healing, um, finding your inner strengths, inner power. Um, I don't know. I feel like you guys are very much ahead of the game though. Like, yeah, this was very painful with this person from the past, but like there's this deeper knowing of like, yeah, it hurt and it was really painful, but I know that there's like, it was for a reason. This wasn't meant to last forever, but I'm not too sure why. Again, like definitely deep diving into this aspect of, what you've been through. Um, yeah, and I definitely see you trying to figure out like how to appreciate like a twin flame journey or a karmic journey, something like that, like those things that are put into our lives that it's like a relationship that's like a roller coaster and really brings you to rock bottom, and you're trying to figure out how to climb up to the top all by yourself, and again in a very healthy way. So um, yeah, that's a very straightforward message here for you guys. So I want to get some advice as to what you guys need to understand when it comes to finding this clarity or closure that you're looking for. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. The Tower. Okay. Okay. The Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. I definitely feel like when it comes to why things happen the way they did, um, I feel like before you met this person and when you guys were kind of getting to know each other or talking a little bit here and there, I feel like you were in a really good place in your life when it comes to whatever is very important to you. I am feeling on a spiritual aspect of things. This could be, finances, material wise, but it definitely feels like you were in a place where you were feeling very content, very balanced. Just very much like always at the right place at the right time. Just things naturally were so easy and fun for you. And then it's kind of like you met this person and you could feel like that they had some form of effect on your energy where, after hanging out with them, you would have to cleanse or decompress. It's like they kind of drained you a little bit, kind of made you feel like they took like a knock, at your energy, and you're like, well, okay, weird, but I'm still interested in this person. I still kind of like them, um, and I feel like eventually you guys started uh, dating, or however you want to refer to it as, and it's like once that happened, I feel like you were knocked off your high horse, but I don't feel like you were on a high horse like in a cocky way. It just feels like um, really enjoying life for what it is. And again, it's like I feel like they came in and they knocked you down from that. They knocked you down all the way to rock bottom, to a place that you never really expected yourself to be, or wanted to be, just very in a cold, dark place, and that there was a huge disconnect when it comes to either you and yourself, or you and your spiritual side, or your spiritual team. It definitely feels like the light was switched off, and it was spirit's like, okay, survival mode. Now pick yourself back up. And I feel like that was not an easy process, but considering the fact that you are at where you're at right now means that you successfully have done that. Where it's it's not that they weren't protecting you, but they were like, hey, we know that you can make it through this. So, prove it to us, prove it to us. Your strength, your ability, prove to us that you are ready to ascend, that you're ready to be. Give me 1 second, I dropped a card. We have the Hermit here. Um, that you're ready to gain this deeper sense of knowing, or spiritual abilities or gifts or something like this. Um, show us that you're ready, and it's so that they know that you're going to use it like in the right way. You may even have the opportunity to use it to help other people that are in that tower moment, that kind of relate to, or you kind of relate to, where they are, because when you see them, it's like looking at yourself, in the past. Right now, again, you're definitely doing the right things, like looking inward, trying to find those answers. And I feel like, um, for some reason, like for some of you, some of your guides are telling you, like, you are the answer. Why are you looking at us? And that's why I'm kind of laughing, because, they're like, you're the answer. You have the answers. Like, look at how far you got yourself, and you think that you don't have the answers. Um, but again, it was the reason why you and this person were brought together and then separated was so that you understand what it's like to be heavily in tune and connected to spirit, and then what it feels like to be completely in the dark and disconnected at all. Because um, the way that you see messages from spirit, or you hear or see the signs that they're sending you, it really has a different meaning when you're in tune and when you're very much in the dark. And I feel like this knowledge now is very helpful for you when it comes to people who are at rock bottom and are looking for those signs or like the right message. It's like, um, what ways to approach these people or these situations, and what things to avoid, um, because what goes in one ear and what goes out the other, and then what really means something to somebody. um, Anything else to help pile number 3 understand the answers that they're looking for? And the reason why they say that the answers are within you is because I feel that when you are at rock bottom, it's kind of like looking outward, like, why is this happening to me? Why is this not happening to anybody else? Like, I don't understand. Or why is this person treating me like this? Like, why did you guys put me in this situation, type of thing? Like, what's going on? But I feel that they're trying to tell you, like we didn't communicate with you, or we didn't give you the answers, because the answers that you seek, um, are within, like, this balance that you were searching for, or this spiritual balance, or this balance, between your mind, body, and heart, type of thing. That was within you. It was so important for you to make the choice, to leave this person, or to get yourself out of this hole. We needed you to do that for yourself, that free will aspect of things, so that we could help you, but we can't help you if you don't want help. Like, if you want to sit in rock bottom and just accept that you're there, that's okay. We'll wait. But that's not meant, it wasn't meant for you to stay there. And I feel like this very empowering energy with, like, choosing yourself, choosing to make the right decision that's going to make you feel balanced, which would be to separate yourself from this person. Um, let's see. And again, like, I feel like it was successful, but it didn't come in until you got up and made a choice. There was a lot of reflection that went on here. And I feel like, again, this is going to bring forward um, such a strong sense of spiritual understanding, or understanding yourself. Um, because it's like you really had no choice but to reflect, because you were stuck, Um, and I feel like you were kind of faced or confronted with your what's the right way for this? Like, your shadow self, the not so good feelings, that are being that were being suppressed, or held within, type of thing. Um, and I feel like they also want to or they want you to understand why it's so important to not accept that this is your situation if you don't like it or if it doesn't feel good to you. It's like they want you to understand that you can always get yourself out of situations that make you feel unbalanced, that, mess with your personal peace. And it's like they wanted you to prove that to yourself, that you have that strength to change your circumstances. Um, let's see. Even when you don't know what's on the other side or what's to come, I just feel like you're a very strong, like, individual, and it's for some reason it's very important for you to know that um, your circumstances are only what you allow them to be. And this is why it's important for you to never um, let go of your potential or kind of tone down your potential or your power to make somebody else feel comfortable, because they end up making you feel like this, like the hermit. I'm going to get two more cards for you guys. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like the overall message here is like they want you, again, I know I sound like a broken record, but they want you to understand that your weaknesses are also your strengths. And it's kind of like what happened here is like they faced you with your biggest fear of not being in tune or not being at peace, or, just being in a really difficult situation and feeling very stuck. It's like they forced you in that situation for you to understand, like, I can't do this and I need to get myself out. And even when you don't believe in yourself, type of thing, you were able to um, get over that, climb over that mountain successfully. And I feel like this is going to make you unstoppable in a sense, because now like, yeah, nothing can control me, nothing can hold me back. Like, I'm prepared, type of energy. I'm prepared. Um, So, pile three, that's all I have for you. I hope that that made sense to you and your situation. If it did, leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated with you. And if you like my content, feel free to subscribe as I come out with weekly free tarot card readings. And I hope to see you guys in my next video.